Hi Libra, thank you for tuning into my channel. I appreciate you being here with me. I'm going to be doing your mid-June. It's going to be your psychic message with tarot cards, okay? If you watched my short and you jumped over, thanks for jumping over into the longer version of it. If not, I'm going to show you what cards I have. In the short, I pulled cards on just your general situation. I pulled some cards on your love, and I pulled some cards on your career and finance, okay? So what came out for you that's showing up as a main thing is victory, okay? So Libra, congratulations. You have victory in some area of your life. Some type of success, achievement, or accomplishment is coming your way. So if you've been waiting for it, do know that it's coming. This can be an inner achievement as well. This could be you making the necessary changes or changing to become the person you need to be to like create the reality and the life that you want to. So there's something here. And I'm also getting a big message on like something with like movement forward, like you're moving forward with something. For some of you guys, if you're here tuned in for your career and finance, and I will get to them, one of the cards I pulled over in the shorts video was selling. Some of you guys are going to be selling something in June. It could be services, it could be anything, it could be an item, it could be a product, anything like that. You're going to be victorious in it, okay? We're going to get more to your career and finance, and we're going to get your love cards in a minute, okay? Because I did clarify this for you, okay? And you have the lovers that came out on it, okay? So this could either be your relationship, okay? Because you do have somebody reminiscing about you from the past. So we're going to look at those more in a little bit, okay? But it could be about a true connection or relationship. This can talk about you recovering from like an addiction or a health problem. Or it can also talk about you really following like your true heart's desire. So this victory very well could have to be with you following your path to a path that you were led to intuitively. Some of you guys have intuitive gifts. You are readers, you're psychics, you're mediums. And you followed this path that was aligned with you. To back up quickly on the victory card before I get into this alignment card for you and being intuitive and getting guidance, the numbers that you could be seeing with this are 8s. You could be seeing like 888, which talks about a lot of abundance, prosperity, and success, okay? Keeping your thoughts very positive. And it also breaks down to an 11. So you could be seeing 811. So if you look that number up, it will talk about starting a spiritual-based practice, starting a heart-based profession, some type of like spiritual business, okay? It could be encouraging you. Some of you guys have done that and you have taken those steps to do that and you're going to see victory. That was like the path. So when I say the 1111 too, 1111, yes, it's divine guidance. It is your angels, whoever it is that you believe in. When that 1111 shows up, it means you awakened to some area of your life that you weren't happy in, that you knew was not for you, like your soul, your higher self was telling you, like, I don't like this job. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't like this type of work. It could be a relationship. I'm not happy in this relationship. I'm not being treated well in this relationship. It could be not taking time for yourself, your health, your needs, putting everybody else first, whatever it is. Those are when you're having those thoughts and you're in that awareness, that is when you'll start seeing 1111. And the universe is saying, yep, you're right. And you've wakened up. Now, what are you going to do? What direction are you going to go in? What are you going to do to change this? You'll see that 1111, that is the universal support and the energies for you to tap in. We'll talk about energy at the end of the video because I'm actually doing some energy classes that you can join me live on Zoom on Saturdays and Sundays. I'll be on there with you showing you how to use these techniques. We'll do that at the end of the reading though. But victory, a lot of victory. Okay, again, clarified by the lovers. So this is in a relationship, okay? Or it's you following a path that aligned more with your true soul's desire that you really wanted to do. You're going to see victory in there. And I hear it like coming soon, like it's coming like a very, very soon. And I'm hearing like there was like a lot of hard work with it, Libra. Like a lot of hard work. But I'm hearing that it's coming in and you're getting ready to celebrate. So congratulations to you, okay? It was also clarified by the High Priestess, okay? This is about meditation, going in, seeking for answers, okay? Don't make any huge, crazy moves. Excuse me, especially off of a tarot or a psychic reading. Okay, remember, these are general. You can do private personals, but I would never tell you to make like a radical, quick change, fast move. Okay, go in, and before you take any massive action, meditate. This card talks about meditating, going in, getting your psychic abilities, using that wisdom. Those are some of the classes that I'm going to be doing, and they start this upcoming Saturday and Sunday. Opening your crown chakra up, opening your third eye up, so that you can hear the messages that are coming in and coming through. Okay, so you have that. You definitely need to develop your intuition, so that you can hear insight and the wisdom that is coming through for you in this direction or this path. Okay, but I feel like a lot of you have already. Okay, I think the divine is trying to give you more guidance and like more guideposts on like information and things that you need to be successful. Even though the success and the achievement is coming in and it's there, I feel like there's more there for you. Like there's more for you there for you to do, and I feel like you know that, like you hear that calling, whatever it is. Okay, and then it was clarified by ego. Okay, so for some of you guys, it's getting rid of the ego so you can step into this path. It's getting rid of what people think about you or what they're going to say when you go and you do this or whatever it is. It's getting rid of that. It's the illusion of being trapped. You're realizing like you're not trapped. The divine wants to guide you, so they're saying meditate. Like meditate. Okay. Like I said, I'll go in at the end of the reading. You're going to see some of the classes I have down there on there when we live Zoom for opening up the chakra and the third eye and clearing it out. So you'll be able to join them. That will help you drastically. Okay. Get that quiet mind in meditation so you can hear the answers. This also talks about, too, getting over addictions and unhealthy habits. Again, making the changes, being victorious in either a health area or something with an addiction. Addictions aren't just substance use, okay? It could be food, it could be negative thinking, it could be the feeling trapped, there's no way out. That's what my energy healing courses are focusing on. I'm about to empower you and show you how to shift and share my journey with you of how I shifted from being successful to letting everything go during my wake up period to having nothing to building it back tenfold. And I use the energy work that I am now offering for you guys to join me in my live Zoom session. So stay tuned. And a need also to have acceptance of where you're at right now in your life. If things haven't been well, having that accountability and realizing that we create. Even if we create by default, remember that we're always creating and we're always manifesting. You may have created it through a poor choice or decision, but you can move through that. And that is what my business focuses on anyway, as part of, like, I do the tarot readings, I do the life coaching, the counseling. But I'm going to get into the energy work now, because you can't do anything, really, it's hard if you don't physically, mentally, and emotionally and spiritually feel well. So you can say all the affirmations you want, you can take all the medications that you want, you still may not feel well. It was energy work that helped me transform myself, that helped me transform my life. I'm going to be offering that to you guys. Okay? All right, where do we want to go from here? If you are seeing the 8s, put them in the box for me. Or if you're seeing the 8-11s, put them in the box for me. Let me know if this is in relationship or if this is in your career sector or another area of your life. For some of you guys, this is definitely in an overall area of your current circumstance of what's been going on. Libra's been going through it, that I know. Let me pull a couple more cards. You had selling that came out. So this might be something, if you have, I feel like it can be a thought, an ideal, or something like that that you might have that you're not sure of if it's going to be successful. So hopefully your victory card is giving you, you'll be working from home. Let's see what else. hold on, because I'm getting messages. You got huge decisions coming. If you have inclinations or something like that to do some type of sales or heart-based based service or anything, again, think about it. Go in, get the guidance, ask for the steps to take to do it. Don't like just. I'm hearing like don't leave everything. Like do it little by little. Okay. Yeah, some of you guys are in a toxic work environment and you want to get the hell out of there. Some of you guys, you might feel trapped right now. There too. That's the illusion. There is a way out. You have to start thinking that though. Like you have to start thinking that and making the actual plan for that. And that's why they're telling you don't act right now. Don't do anything like rational or like immediate or anything like that. Okay. Some of you guys are going to be looking at benefits, so there can be possibly a new job on the rise for you, or you're looking at like your health benefits and things like that. Or if you go self-employed, you'll be having to get like other benefits from like other places. Okay. I see multitasking. Cryptocurrency keeps coming out. It might be something that you invest in with this job or whatever. You might be in training with it, all right, or learning how to do something. There's growth. There's going to be growth in your career, your job field, or your business. I'm going to pull one or two more here. Yeah, some of you guys are being micromanaged, being like really, really watched at. And I'm hearing it's like really pissing you off too. Yeah. Termination of employment or job loss. Okay. Don't let this freak you out. Okay. Because I'm hearing there's better that comes after this. Some of you guys know this is on the horizon already. Like, I feel like you've been having difficulties and you've been having like issues or problems with it because you have the toxic work environment and the micromanagement where someone is like almost like watching you, like spying on you, and then like going back and like saying stuff and gossiping. Okay. I would not. It's meant, when I'm hearing it's meant to put you on a different path. It's meant to put you on, yeah. Background check for another job that's here, all right? Couple scenarios. I got 3 scenarios playing out. It might all be one combined, but you got payday coming in. Look, you got payday. So you got something. I hear like good karmic rewards for like work done. Good karmic rewards for work done. I want to pull a couple of these. Okay. If you're still here with me, thank you. I appreciate you being here. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps any YouTuber's channel grow drastically, okay? Like, it really does. Subscribe so you know when I do more videos. Yeah, you got Self-Made, you got Phoenix. Some of you guys need to use your voice. I'm pulling more prayer cards, and I'm going to get into the love. Some of you guys are a teacher, too. You need to be teaching. Sorry, some of you guys are working on building a legacy. Okay. Some of you guys right now are settling. You're in a job or a path. You're just settling in and you know you're not happy. Look, and here's the gossip card I told you. Look, here's the gossip card. People talking. I told you that was going on. Like, here's your recognition, though. Ooh, you're getting recognized. I'm going to look at these a little bit closer and see what some of the messages on there are. I don't want to do all of them too many. But for any of you guys that this is resonating with, let me know in the comment box, okay? In the description box, you will see all my services that are in there, whether you're looking for private readings, if you're looking for healing, counseling sessions. My background is as a therapist. I did over 20 years in the field of working with individuals, so I am experienced with it. Life coaching, healing, counseling sessions. You're going to see my new classes starting, okay? They are to help you heal yourself so you can heal your life. If you go on my website, you will see that it's my mission and my vision for everybody. I talk a little bit in those webinars, how I use that energy work and what I went through and what I came out of at that time with not feeling well, whether it was with anxiety or depression or loss of financial things and financial loss. These were techniques that I used to move through that in my own journey, and I believe in them because the thing was I had to feel better. and there wasn't enough affirmations to say, there wasn't enough videos to say, there wasn't enough medication that you could take that was going to do that, I had to change on an energetic level to be able to do that. So those are going to be offered below. You can look to see which ones. You're going to see there every Saturday, the same one. You can, if you do the one when you go from survival mode to thriving, you can go to it every Saturday. You'll have that link until I discontinue the series, but it's there for you guys. It's there. Okay, self-made. You will become successful or rich by your own efforts. Sometimes you must be obsessed in order to be successful. Okay? Some of you guys are scrutinizing your own strengths and your advantages. Okay, Phoenix Rising. I feel like this is you right now with the victory card. The Phoenix Rising. They couldn't stop you. You're coming back stronger. This is all a test of strength, pushing you beyond your comfort zone. Yes. Some of you guys are comfortable. You're comfortable and you have to get out of that comfort zone. Yes. You're going through the dark night of the soul. Be gentle with yourself. Yes, some of you guys are feeling it and you're trying to come out of like the illusion. And it's very, very coming through that energy. That's what I'm seeing. My intuition led me and guided me to start offering the energy work. That's what I feel like I said. When you don't do affirmations, then what? Or when they stop working for you, what happens? What's your thing? What are you going to go to? Or do you have time every morning to sit there for an hour and talk yourself up? Or, yeah, medications work to an extent, but they're just Band-Aids to help you really function, but you don't get to the core of it. You've got to do that cellular energy work. So I'm so excited to offer the classes. Voice. Using your voice could be very lucrative for you. Some of you guys are being encouraged to communicate. That will be good for the throat chakra communication if you're afraid of using your voice or speaking your truth. That's one of the areas we work on, is the throat and getting you in your power. Singer, radio host, voice actor, or any job communications. It could be podcasts, it could be YouTube, it could be anything like that. The only thing holding you back is your inability to speak your truth. I told you, throat chakra work. Go check it out. It's going to be in the description box below, just so you know. They start this Saturday. They're each on different days. Let's look at your nasty gossip one. I hate. Listen, it's everywhere. I will tell you this. It's not you. Just remember that, okay? There's something within them. That's all I can say to be nice while I'm on here. People are talking about you and what you're doing. Minimize drama and take personal responsibility to act with integrity. Stay in your integrity. Like, do not come out of your character for anybody. Your personal drama is getting in the way of your work. Energy. People are energy, and when they're throwing that negative energy at you, you can feel that. You have to learn to protect it, okay? I know more than anybody, especially because my light shines so bright. I cannot tell you, anytime I enter into a freaking workplace, the bullshit that I get from people that I don't even know because of jealousy and envy, or they want what you want, or you just radiate and you're happy and they're miserable. Trust me, it's not personal. However, it's not comfortable either, okay? You had recognition too, okay? You will get the recognition and the words you deserve. Remember that. Remember that. Stay in your integrity. Because at the end of the day, it's between you and God. It's not between you and them. Mother Teresa wrote that. Everything you do not act like them. Oh, I got a couple people that come to mind right now. Libra. You're not going to be recognized if no one knows who you are. There's something with your work that you have to put out there and do. Okay? So that could be working with your sacral, your solar chakra, like getting your confidence, getting in your power. I can remember the first time I did a YouTube video 11 years ago. I wasn't even on camera. I was just like with my hands. I was so afraid and nervous. Like, energy work. Telling you, do the classes. You open that up and you start react. You'll feel them in you too if you've never done energy work. So even if you're curious, just go to one of them and check it out. Your hesitation to grab the spotlight is keeping your talents hidden. Some of you guys are holding yourself back. Yep, because you're afraid to speak your truth. You got to be you. You got to be authentic. You got to be you. Big message for you, Libra. Because this is your legacy. And some of you guys are teachers. Okay. Teach what you know, even if you aren't an expert. Teacher, life coach, mentorship, or being a motivational speaker. You have the ability to help others uncover their true potential. That's where I have come to on my journey. Okay? And if you're trying to get there, or you're trying to figure it out, you need to come work with me. Either do the energy work or work. You're going to have to do the energy work anyway. Even if you work one-on-one with me, you're still going to have to do the energy work. Legacy. This is what you're going for right here. This is what it's all about. I have 90% of my Libras that are watching me right now. This is what it's about. Okay? Your work will be passed down to future generations. You have a big soul mission and life purpose. I don't have my life purpose deck by me. I wish. Let me see if I can find it. If I do, I'll pull some. And look, I have like 30 decks, 50 maybe over here. What did I do with it? Okay, I do have it. I'm going to pull like one or two. Harvest the gifts of your ancestors. These gifts are also yours. So some of you guys, this has run in your lineage. Like it's run. You're detached and disconnected from your ancestors. Open that door. Again, you've got to work with your energy centers. You do. You have to open up sacral solar to connect to the divine, the crown to connect, to hear the messages. And it will do wonders. And I remember too, I just did my Reiki training like last year. And I had already been using my psychic abilities and my mediumship gifts for like 10 years already. But I remember someone who told me, like, when you do that, your gifts will even get heightened. And I did. Once I finished my Reiki training, I did more and my gifts opened up more. So it's working those areas. For some of you guys who are very, I'm going to pull a couple light purpose cards for you. And then I promise I'm going to go over into the love and prayer. I appreciate if you made it this far. I appreciate you being here. What I've been doing is I'm doing the short video and then I'm attaching this one to it because the way the algorithm is working with YouTube is very hard. Let me see. Oh, let me pull your settling card. Some of you guys have settling. Your soul is telling you you're on the wrong path. You guys feel it. You feel it. You feel it. You feel it. You feel it. That's why they want you to meditate. Some of you guys are so unhappy where you are. You want to leave this shitty job and you're trying to figure out how do I get this money to leave it, right? Allow yourself the time and space to evolve and find your true path. Remember, some of you guys have that don't take action right now. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. And then some of you guys, you're in a state of avoidance because the action needed is too hard. Some of you guys are overwhelmed in like what you have to do. Okay. Give me, let me see. Let go. Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. Some of you guys need to walk away from a situation. This is either a relationship or it has to do with this workplace space environment. Don't you get tired of it? Especially like if you are like spiritual path journey, light worker or something like that. Someone who has a lot of light and wants to do good in the world. Do you ever notice how those negative energies come up and hit you hard? Like, and it can be very challenging. Energy healer. Spirit, I told you. Your natural energy abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Some of you guys know this. You know this, and I feel like you don't know how to get there. You don't know what to do. I know, I've been there. Trust me. I've been there. One more. Okay. Strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Everything to this point has made you who you are. Look at it in that context instead of that letting them be wounds and scars that you're carrying around, holding on to you. People don't realize all the negative or poor experiences that they don't know how to let go of is what is in your body. You're carrying that energetically and it's weighing you down. You will not become the best version of yourself with all of that holding you down, because you will not be able to be free within to be able to do and create what you need to. You don't realize you're carrying it. Okay? That's just a few. You can do life purpose reading with me, spiritual guidance reading with me, whatever. I just wanted to pull a few there for you guys. All right, let me look at your loved ones. I don't even know if I'm going to get to Kipper right now. Let me pull your love cards. Again, I am open for reads. Go. Everything is in my website. I can just click on the links. Okay. Some of you guys. All right. What I pulled in the short, if you're over here watching me from the shorts, is that some of you guys had children were affecting your love life. Okay. There's a need for you to allow the situation to unfold naturally. So let go of control. Okay. It's going to be the divine is not going to let anything that pass you by that is meant for you, Libra. And then I have pulled this reminiscing card where I said someone was thinking of you, watching like memories, all that. Here's your reconciliation card, Libra. Okay. All right, Libra, I'm going to end it there for you guys. You can book privately with me. You can do any area you want. You can do love, career, finance, guidance, wisdom, spiritual guidance, spiritual gifts. Again, I'm starting the energy healing courses this Saturday. The links are down there for each one. I have 4 of them in there right now. I'll be putting the other 3 in. But if you want to start really, like, I would tell you this from my experience. Because of what I went through and having to empower myself and being guided and led on my path, which started with tarot, I was led to, chakra balancing, energy healing, things like that. It all became part of my life purpose and what I do with readings and energy work and chakra balancing and life coaching, like all that. I had already been a counselor and a therapist before that. I had went to school and got my master's in counseling and psych. I got credentialed to do substance abuse counseling for New York State. I ran an opiate treatment program for 5 years. Like, I did all that. But my heart and my soul was really calling and desiring to do this type of work. And I had for a while. For a while, I had been led and guided to teach the courses on opening the energy centers up because that changed my life drastically. You will never change anything in your outer world, or it will really only be a temporary change until you can change the inner world. So that's energy. And in changing energy, it's changing your mind, your thought process. And how do you do that? How do you look at things that happen to you? How do you look at situations that were very harmful to you and very hurtful? How do you release them? We work on that. So that, with techniques, I'm live on the Zoom with you. I'm doing it, and then I offer one-on-one after sessions, like after, if you really have to get to the core of some of that. But each one of those centers are typically blocked and closed. I said I was going to do them in this one. I was going to pull and see what chakra was closed on Libra. I do have free tools and information. It's in my description box. You'll see I will say free chakra quiz, free chakra guide. If you want to just check it out, if you have never heard of them, it's your energy centers, it's your life force, it's your vitality. When those are closed and shut down, there's nothing. There's not enough affirmations. There's not enough medications. There's not enough whatever it is that you're doing, which I'm sure it's all helping. If you really want to feel alive again and have the life that you want, because there's more. You want happiness. You want fulfillment. You don't want a life full of pain and suffering. That's enlightenment. That's reaching enlightenment. That was what I had prayed for 11 years ago on my journey, was enlightenment. And I remember going through the dark nights of the soul, and I remember going through the spiritual awakenings, and it led me to this path. It led me away from a path that I felt like this, and like my soul felt crushed all the time. It just felt so sad. I wasn't in alignment with my purpose. My purpose was to be here with you guys today and help you guys get to that point. So I hope I see some of you guys on those classes. If not, go grab the free stuff. It's on my website. Click the link. You click on it, it downloads to your email. There are quizzes, there are assessments, there's little things that you can do if you want to work on them by yourself. But let me know. My email's in there too. If you ever want to reach out. Okay. In Libra, I do love your reading for you. I feel like there's so much here. There's so many messages here for you too. So make sure you're subscribed. So when I upload again, you will know and you'll receive your messages. And until next time, take care.